We can always come
Everything
back.
looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Ship services. Trade authority. Sell. Vendor sell. Weapons. This is only what's on my inventory though, right? How do I sell stuff that's... Sell from the ship inventory queue. Ah, here we go. Great. Well, we don't need all those rip shanks. We don't need more than one solstice. Modified maelstrom, suppressed maelstrom. I didn't see an option to strip mods from existing weapons, but maybe I just didn't look close enough. Let's take a look at spacesuits. Pirate assault spacesuit. Don't need that. Helmets. Deep mining space helmet. Don't need these. I'll only keep the blue ones. Apparel. Argos extractor jumpsuit. Gravi Plaz helmet. Leather pocket wear. I wish it would show me the stats, not the value. There you go. Compared to equipped. Oh, I don't have a helmet equipped. Okay, so I should probably put that back in my inventory. Leather pocket wear. So the minor utility outfit is better than what I've got on. It's got plus 15 to thermal, and I miss out on 5 radiation. Well, I don't need all of these space undersuits. Resources. Well, I don't want to sell any of my resources, right? Because these are crafting components, miscellaneous. This is just for selling stuff. Personal groomer sells for 13. Tablet sells for 17. All right, I gotta loot all the tablets I find. Vacuum tape. I'm surprised none of these are crafting components. Okay. All right, I think it worked. Patrick Kwong says, I saw an NCR flag at a music festival, and guess who I thought of? Watched all your vids from Fallout 1 through 76 and excited to experience Starfield with you, Oxhorny. That was Patrick's first super chat. Thank you, Patrick.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Yikes!
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience.
Whoa!
And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. It kinda smelled, but I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
What? No, just, go away.
What? Like, totes, girl?
She can't do this to me.
So unfair. Karen.
The well's been having
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream.
So I think I was just given a side quest by overhearing something that I heard while I was in the middle of talking to this guy. So sadly, I don't understand what that was. Something about brownouts, power outages? Some of us are still dreaming. That's humans for you. We can ruin a glass of water. I hear that. Spacers, who are they? House Varun, what are that? Let's see.
Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
So Spacers are raiders. Crimson Fleet is like gunners. House Varun, what's that?
Not what, who. How to describe House Varun?
What do you call them?
Well,
Horns?
imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere. Or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
Good to know. All right, we'll say, that's humans for you. We can ruin a glass of water.
Ain't that the truth? Well, still, I hold out hope. There are more good people than bad in this galaxy. It's just that the bad are... louder.
It's the way it always is. So you've run into the Crimson Fleet too, huh?
Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
So who are you?
Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Goodbye.
Does that woman have any idea who I am? Nut. She can't do this to me.
Wow.
I've never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running. At first, I thought it was Ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff.
Galaxy's a tough place, kid. You've got to be the bravest kid I've ever met. I can't imagine losing my parents. Hang in there, pal. Serpents? What does a little boy know about mercenaries? Let's try serpents.
Yeah, it was like, snakes and serpents will eat you all. Rah, the stars will squeeze you. Rah, or something like that. I think they need psychiatric help.
This kid is like, oh yeah, they just need some good therapy. You've got to be the bravest kid I've ever met, we can say.
Probably. I'm pretty brave. A kid tried to bully me once, and I punched him in the head.
United Colonies
Don't take shit from anybody, my mother says.
Yes?
And I don't.
You needed
Anyway,
something?
I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here.
Well, why does he think they're coming on a shuttle and that other lady thought they were dead?
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Okay, well, we just got a side quest. We need to go to the lodge for one small step. We completed bounty on Crete. Activities: investigate brownouts in the well. I can only track one at a time, though. I wish I could have heard that again. Okay, let's keep this one active on our marker so we know where we're going. Way over there. Hey, it's a little sanitation robot. Getting some R2-D2 vibes.
Sorry, can't talk.
Pardon me.
Where to begin?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. What? Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Oh, wow. So this is Atlanta City. Alright, so I need to go over there for my quest marker. The brownout thing is over there. Let's work on the primary quest for now, and then we can walk around Atlantic City and get other quests.
The Vanguard should be able to provide you with work going
someone's
forward.
hovering. Oh,
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
but what about this district? Oh, I don't get a layout of the city? Oh.
The Vanguard should be able to provide you with
Well,
work
what's
going
over
forward.
here? Now that's some glaring side
The
eyes.
Vanguard should be able to provide you with
lady,
work
sorry,
going
lady,
forward.
just stop staring at me. Creepy as hell. She's just like,
I'm one of Mast's resource officers.
I didn't mean to
And
offend.
that any move. This is Mast.
Although I have attempted
Beating
an
heart.
analysis several times, I simply
Take care.
cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
It's hard to
Buddy,
describe.
it's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives. Yeah, sorry. Sure.
Hey.
Okay.
Hello.
Dawn's Roost has the best food in the settled systems.
Thanks. Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you?
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terra Brew offers is my favorite.
Oh, I'm getting some Spacer's Choice vibes from this lady. I'd like to place an order.
Certainly. Please take your time.
All right, what does she got? Oh, Raisin Bran cereal. Terra Brew cappuccino. Classic. Oh, lots of coffee. Aid. A working coffee shop. Cool.
At this rate, I won't even have a collection. Well, can't give up now. Perhaps my luck will turn.
Really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes.
Here one moment,
Concerned is an
gone the
understatement.
next.
I work
I
for the
tell
scientific
you,
division
you
of
must
NAST.
cherish
Been
everything
studying
and
this tree for
everyone
quite some
while
time,
they're here.
and it
You
appears
never
to be
know when
exhibiting
you may
some
lose them.
worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen?
I'm sorry
Do
for your
you
loss, we can
understand
say,
its
for it takes
importance?
time to grieve. Your loss
Look,
will get easier
I have a lot
with
of work to
time.
do here.
I
If you're
hope
just
you're
going to
right.
gawk, I'd ask
You
that
see,
move on. If
I
you can
lost
actually assist
something
me, however,
invaluable.
I would appreciate it.
Lost it
I
in
don't
a
normally
bet,
solicit help
if you
from
must know.
random passersby, but
It was one
it
of my
seems an
most
exception is
prized
necessary.
items in my collection.
Would you be willing to retrieve some
It was a
additional data
gem.
for me?
Priceless, no doubt. And its beauty was blinding.
Thank you. That's
Life
unexpected.
seems a little less bright
There's a
without
series
it.
of biosensors
That
I've placed in various
scoundrel
locations
George
around
St.
Atlantis,
George has it
all
in his
calibrated
possession
to gather
now.
pertinent information.
And knowing
They've
that
been running for
fills me
long
with
enough
such
that I think
envy
it's
and
time to collect
anger.
and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
If you miss it that badly, there has to be a way to get it back. Or, well, it sounds like you lost it fair and square. Try to move on. For all of this over a gem,
it
you
isn't
lost
my
in a
favorite,
bet. You
almost
made it
a
seem
lap
like
system.
someone died.
What can I do for you?
I mean, it sounds like he did lose it in a bet, so...
That
you
is something I
Because what
simply
I'm
cannot
is
do.
I don't have them.
I
and
must have
that's
it back
not
in
what I'd
my
like to be
possession
sharing.
at once.
Look, I don't want
St.
to alarm you or
George,
anyone
like
else.
myself, is a collector of trinkets and relics from Earth. I have in my possession a plate that I'm sure he won't
Recent
be able to
scans
live
of-
without.
Obviously, some small.
Please,
If it continues to
would you be
increase,
my hero and go exchange the plate for the jewel? I'm sure it will work.
I mean, if we get his permission, we could say, my hands are tied right now, I can't do it for you. Or
I
why can't you
appreciate
do
your
it yourself?
confidence. The
Oh,
sooner I
God,
have all
no.
the available data,
I
the
could
sooner
never
I can
face
make
him
an assessment.
myself. I'd be sick just at the sight of him.
They're
St.
broadly
George would
distributed
never
across the
give
city
the gem
in order
back
to
if I
cover
went
as wide an
myself.
area as possible.
He would gain a
And if
smug
I'm being
satisfaction
completely honest,
from declining the
memory
offer.
isn't quite what it used to be. One of them should.
All right,
There's a sensor. Look, I
mean,
did
if we don't have
manage
to steal it, then
the
sure.
last sensor.
Fantastic.
I hope you'll have them all soon.
Here's the plate. Come back to me when you have the gem, and
You know where to
please
find
don't
me.
drop it. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Guillaume, by the way. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay, the gem jealousy. Make an exchange with George St. George. Are you from the area?
Yes, I've been blessed to call New Atlantis home. When I was a younger man, I would travel the settled systems with no home to call my own. I was a nomad, if you will. But out of all the places I've been, no place quite spoke to me like New Atlantis.
Are you a gambler by trade?
Ah, not by profession. I work out of the Valberg building. Gambling is a vice I've indulged since I was a young man. And I've amassed a great collection of trinkets and valuables from it. Alas, recently my luck has soured and my collection is dwindling by the day. But I can't stop, right? I can't just quit. Because what if my luck returns?
The most important part of gambling is knowing when to quit when you're ahead. Or absolutely, I'm sure your luck will turn around eventually. I mean, yeah, gambling. Quit when you're ahead.
A lesson I still have yet to learn, unfortunately. Thank you. I will try to take your advice to heart.
What type of things do you collect?
I collect all sorts. Gems, novelties, old Earth trinkets. Anything and everything that has some sort of value, monetary or otherwise. One of my favorite possessions is a fork that was used on Earth. How amazing is that? You'd be amazed what people will wager in a bet. I've won and lost some truly breathtaking things. My collection, as it stands, is quite valuable and substantial. It used to be more so, but my bad string of luck lately has affected it.
Please
He's excited over a dingle hopper.
You won't find a larger
gem
array of
actually
options
is.
in all the
It's probably like
settled
a crushed
systems, I
soda
guarantee you.
can.
I'm sure you'll be
What
satisfied
if
with the
George
selection.
rejects the exchange? Are you sure the plate is enough?
I can assure you with near certainty he won't decline. As much as I hate to say it, St. George and I are cut from the same cloth. We both adore relics from Earth, no matter how large or monetarily valuable they are. They are a piece of human history, and that means a lot to us both. It pains me to part with the plate, but I happen to have a few others in my collection. If it means sacrificing one to get the gem back, I will.
The gem must mean a lot to you.
It does. It was the first item I ever collected. The start of it all. I received that gem when I was a young man. To know that I foolishly wagered it, threw it away. Well, I won't make that mistake again. Until next time.
Okay, let's see exactly what this plate looks like that he gave us. New items. Old Earth plate. Really? This is it? Alright. It's a plate. It's gold, I guess. Sorry, lady. I didn't mean to interrupt your sandwich eating thing. Just, eat that sandwich. Nom nom nom.
Aren't you the little busybody? Mind your own business. It's safe.
All the characters in this game just give you such side eye. All right, let's see what else we can discover.
Barrick enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here. Though I have informed him repeatedly, it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
If you're in the market for artwork,
I think you
I'm sure I can find something to
far,
suit your
far
needs.
less violent.
So, you're an art dealer.
Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course.
Why not, what exactly does my help entail?
You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged, and you won't have to show any credits. It's just a matter of picking something up and bringing it back to me. There's really no need to worry. It's all very simple.
Sure, sounds a bit fishy. Why not do it yourself?
I'm not very familiar with the streets of New Atlantis. I'm not from here, you see. I'd rather just avoid any trouble and have someone more capable do the exchange for me.
Right, I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand. Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated.
Trade Authority, okay. I didn't know the Trade Authority handles artwork.
Well, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? I've heard, Del, that you can get some very impressive items at the Trade Authority. But for now, let's settle for the artwork that I've procured.
Do you work around here?
In a sense. My trade doesn't necessarily need me to be tied down in one location. Because of that, I travel all over the settled systems. I'm here now for an opportunity, but before this, I was in Aquila. Before that, Neon. In my line of work, I can't afford to stay in one place for very long.
Can you tell me about yourself?
Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I grew up in Neon, and I knew I had to get out of that place somehow. I did a few odd jobs, some deliveries, and it eventually led me onto this path I'm on now. I never thought I'd do what I do.
It is my
But I suppose
absolute
life
pleasure
can be
to assist
surprising.
you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your
Wow,
purchase.
2 side
You have my
quests
word.
in like 5 minutes.
Hope you're finding everything you need.
Please,
don't walk
take a
away.
look.
I want chocolate.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now.
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Oh, please, take a look.
Okay, we've got weapons, the Ace sidearm, a rare pistol, and a cutter. Ammo, spacesuits. 4561, 4561, 3769. Well, really good for energy resistance. Helmets. Nothing that's leaps and bounds better than what I've got. Lots of clothing items. Notes. Carry of the cosmos, charity in a godless universe, great expectations, and the comet. Resources. Okay.
Thanks for coming in.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Sergeant Yumi. Okay. Another side quest. Talk to Sergeant Yumi. Ooh, boy. The viewport.
Hey there. You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
That depends. Got any useful skills?
Plenty. I'm comfortable on a ship, especially in the gunner seat. I'm also a trained expert with shotguns. I have the certification to prove it.
If you're willing to work, you're welcome aboard.
Aye aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers.
Charge me? I gotta buy her? 24,000 credits. Oh, okay. Well, we can pass a persuasion check to say, I can't afford to pay what you're asking. Will you work for less?
You're short on credits?
To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails, but the more points you'll earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeds. Aha. Oh, okay. Well, what's my persuasion at? It's only 1, right? I know you'd like to help me if you could. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer, or you must not get around much if you think anybody would pay that. It jumps from 1 to 4. Let's try 1.
I'm sure you already know there's no one. I'm
Yeah,
sure we can
I
find
hope
something
so.
that suits you.
That reminds me of a joke I heard the other day. Or who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer. Or you must not get around much if you think anyone would pay that. Okay, so we've got to get 3. I only have 2 turns left. Let's hope the other one gives me a 2. So we'll go, that reminds me of a joke I heard the other day.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, the last thing I want is you going bankrupt on my account. I'll work for whatever you can pay.
Great. I like your attitude. You're hired. Pay 12,000 credits. Okay.
Thanks! I think we'll make a great team, huh?
Okay, manage your crew. Review and change their assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship or outposts. I don't have an outpost yet. Assign crew, Jemison Alpha Centauri. Change Marika Boro's assignment to Frontier. Confirm. Okay.
Thanks for giving me a chance, Captain. I won't let you down.
All right, well, we got a new companion, and she was just sitting here. She didn't even talk at us when we walked in. That's great. Well, I wonder what she's going to do aboard the ship now.
Excuse
me. That
me.
was expensive. Ballistic weapons specialist.
Any vacancies on your crew?
Oh, wow, they all want to join.
Ballistic weapon systems. I specialize in using those type of weapons to punch holes in your target's hull.
There's nothing. I'm sure we can find something.
I'm interested.
That
How much
suits
will
you.
it cost me?
I'm not asking for much, just a reasonable share.
15,000. All right, that's definitely cheaper than she was, but we can try to pass a persuasion check to say I don't think I should pay you that much.
Why is that?
Okay, I know you'd like to help me if you could. I've got 3 turns. I'm offering more than just a job. It's an opportunity. That gives us 2 points. Let's try for that.
If you're the best, you should be willing to pay for the best.
Fine. There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. You got yourself a deal.
Okay. And that brings them down to 7,000 credits. I want to hire you, but I don't have enough.
I see. Look me up when your luck turns around.
Okay, well, I know where to find him when I get the credits. Are all of these guys want to join my party? Gideon Acre.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts.
They are. What kind of debts are we talking about?
The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble. And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself. Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course.
I'm interested.
I'm not asking for that much. Just my fair share.
33,000 credits. Oh my god. We could try to persuade.
You're asking me to work for less than the going rate? Why would I do that?
There's no reason for us to have a problem?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, failure. Sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult. Just want to talk this through.
There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear.
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I hear you.
What? Sorry, I was busy picturing you with the tiny hat on your head. Okay.
You know what? I may be starting to like you.
I knew you were a reasonable person.
That doesn't mean I'm a pushover.
Crap.
I can't afford to cut you a deal. I'm sorry.
Persuasion failed.
Damn. Guess I'll try someone else.
Well, when I have the money, I suppose I can come back. No, did I lose him forever? Well, maybe I should wait talking to the rest of these guys until I have more money. Mission board, self-service bounty grants. Mission board, what's this? Oh, destroy the Crimson Fleet Phantom at Sol, kill the Ecliptic Contractor on Procyon 1, deliver protein delicates to Mars, deliver smart sensors to Deimos, survey Oborum 1 and Oborum Prime. Okay. I'm guessing those are Radiant quests. Here we can clear our bounty. There's the Hunter. Okay, lots of cool people here. Gotta wait till I have more money, I suppose.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. You know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can meet you.
Pretty fast.
Sure. Business seems to be booming for you.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Well, I've got to give this a try.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo.
Uh-oh.
Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
You should go talk to security, see if you can get what's yours. Sounds like the sort of thing that could drive one to drink. Can't you just order some more of whatever you need? Let's see if we can talk to security.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Maybe you should just let this go, or why does that have an ominous tone to it? Or sure sounds like you need a helping hand. Let's do ominous tone.
I mean, doing something about this won't exactly be on the straight and narrow, will it?
Sure sounds like you need a helping hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Yes, I get you. I'm in. Who do I need to kill, we could say. That would probably frustrate her. We could say, I'm here for you, I'll do what I can.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something.
Most reliable gear
I just
for whatever
figure
adventures may
there
await
has to be a way to
All
get
of our
what I
products
need.
come highly recommended, and while I've never needed them myself.
Don't worry, I'll figure something out. No hostages? Well, there goes my idea. Or do you have any information to go off of? Or what have you tried already? Do you have any information?
As I've said,
I know a few
wouldn't
things,
sell it.
but not
And of
much.
course, if they're free.
The cargo is being held down
Yes,
at the
by all means,
spaceport,
have a
not
look.
in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing.
Security
Beyond
card.
that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
What have you tried already?
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlantis Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
No hostages? Well, there goes my idea.
Yeah, this is hardly a life or death situation. Some light breaking and entering at worst, right?
Heard any interesting news lately?
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went.
Can I buy a drink?
Well, that's what I'm here for. What'll it be?
Okay, she's got Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Chunkington, chunky wine. All right, so lots of wine, new arrival, mixed drinks, beer, sparkling water. Ew, Viewport Original, gosh.
Catch you later.
Well, we are racking up the side quests here. Let's, I think we explored this port area. So let's go to the tram. Mast, residential, or commercial districts. We'll go to Mast. Right. Well, over there somewhere.
Good luck on all your adventures.
Let's see, what have we got over here? New Atlantis information. Welcome to New Atlantis. Hello. Welcome to the city of New Atlantis, capital of the United Colonies, and for many, the settled systems as a whole. You stand now in the most technologically advanced city the human race has ever conceived and constructed. New Atlantis was founded in the year 2156, the same year we first arrived in the Alpha Centauri star system. If you're a resident, then you're already familiar with your fantastic home. If you're a visitor, you are an honored guest of the United Colonies and will be treated as such. Our courteous and professional security personnel can be found all over the city, and it's their job to ensure your time in New Atlantis is joyful, lawful, and productive. So as you stroll the streets or take the NAT train to the city's different districts, know that you are in the embrace of the United Colonies. You're going to be in better hands. Our shared history. We are the children of Earth. The United Colonies, as an entity, was first established in the year 2159 on the planet Earth as a means of unifying the human race as we spread among the stars. Our goal was the peaceful exploration and colonization of space, working in harmony with anyone who wished to sail forth across the Blackest Sea to new horizons. In 2161, we issued the Centaurus Proclamation, which formalized the colonization of distant worlds for anyone who wished to do so. Unfortunately, not everyone shared in our dream. When wars erupted across the settled systems, the United Colonies stood steadfast, protecting humans and their right to fairly colonize. And then, when our beloved home world was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203, the United Colonies knew it had a sacred responsibility. We were to be the keepers of Earth, its artifacts, its ideals, its cultures, its very people. So while you stand now on the planet Jemison in the city of New Atlantis,
I've only found one so far, but I want to find more.
Know that for all intents and purposes, you are still very much on Earth, and Earth takes care of its own.
Okay, thanks.
Corporate directory.
Miss Seng over UC Distribution bought the one I found. She said she might buy more if I can find
service they may need.
I could
From
really
freshly
use the
brewed coffee to complete body reconstruction, we have it all. The following is a list of corporations and businesses that have found a home in New Atlantis. District location is indicated in parentheses. Terra Brew Coffee, Spaceport Commercial. Jemison Mercantile, Spaceport, the Viewport Tavern, Spaceport. We have seen all three of those. Centurion Arsenal, residential. Reliant Medical, residential. Enhance, commercial. Chunks, residential. I love that the food company, like the McDonald's of the universe, is just called Chunks. CJ's, residential. EIT Clothier, residential. Outland, commercial. Jake's The Well, and Apex Electronics The Well. Other buildings and services. Here in Atlantis, you'll find a wide variety of buildings that provide various functions and services. They include Gal Bank Commercial, SSNN Commercial, the Trade Authority, The Well, Sanctum Universum Church, Mast, House of Enlightenment, The Well, Freestar Collective Embassy, Mast, House Varun Embassy, Mast, Infinity LTD Corporate Headquarters, Commercial, Medbay, The Well, and UC Surplus, The Well. Mast. It is impossible to visit New Atlantis and not notice the imposing structure that is Mast. Much more than a building, Mast also serves as the very foundation of the United Colonies. There, the military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate works tirelessly to ensure continuing peace and prosperity for everyone under the UC's protection. And finally, citizenship. The foundation of any society is its people, and there is no stronger person than a United Colonies citizen. As a citizen, you will carry a status unequaled in the settled systems, and will be recognized as the truly special individual that you are. Whether you make your home in New Atlantis, Cydonia, or any other officially recognized settlement, citizenship is the truest badge of loyalty and dedication to the United Colonies you can possess. As a United Colonies citizen, you will be afforded the following privileges: an exclusive and personalized acknowledgement of your new status, a welcome letter signed by none other than President Alexandra Albello herself, discounts at all major United Colonies businesses and establishments, exclusive access to home ownership in New Atlantis, a one-time credit disbursement, and more. How does one become a citizen? It's easy. Simply serve the United Colonies in any official capacity, and once you've met the allotted requirements, citizenship will be granted. Currently, the fastest and simplest way to achieve citizenship is to complete a tour of duty in the Vanguard, the United Colonies' very own volunteer fleet. So if you've got your own ship and the moxie to put yourself in harm's way for the good of the UC, speak with Commander John Tuala in Mast and get signed up today. Note that as of this time, the United Colonies offer citizenship to anyone within the settled systems, regardless of current address or faction affiliation. If you want the United Colonies wants you. Okay, great. So I can become a citizen without locking myself out of other factions. Mast, Nat Station. All right. That's the elevator, I think, that goes up. But by doing so, we would miss out on exploring everything over here. Citizen. I never know. Are any of these people, like... These are all just random citizens, and I don't want to miss out on some really cool
Please, if you
side
experience
quest
any
or
issues
character.
in your dealings with the distribution center, let us know.
6
We're always
Crimson Fleet
striving.
vessels were lured into a fake
Welcome
distress
to UC
call when it
Distribution.
would be safe
Now,
your grab
before you
jumped
say
in.
a word, I am required to
Sysdef
inform you
plans
that
were
formal
thrown out the
complaints
window
cannot
in a
be
chaotic
filed
battle
until the
ensued.
customer feedback system is back
After all
online.
Sysdef forces arrived,
I have been told
the
it will be up
outmatched
and running in
Crimson
2
Fleet
weeks.
managed to jump
Also,
out moments
if you're here...
before their defeat. This is yet another
Yes,
black eye.
of course.
Sysdef's
Please,
never-ending
take a look.
struggle to contain the elusive Crimson Fleet.
Where are you from?
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
The Well. All right, so that leads to the Well, a district of New Atlantis, which is probably a slum. But let's focus. We'll have plenty of time to explore all of New Atlantis. Mast District. Location discovered.
You're still fighting the colony war. We just need to convince her that President Abeyo isn't the same as her predecessors. That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abeyo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
We'll make sure she knows, ma'am.
Good. I'll see you at the 11:30 then.
You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to enter? It's
I
all
have
in the
somewhere
name.
to be. You
Never
understand.
a dull moment. I know some
I
people
think
don't.
you've got me mistaken for someone else.
You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers
Do
to
we know
interact
each
with?
other?
Oh,
It's all in the name. Never a dull. I know some people don't.
Okay, wow. Overwhelmed.